WF representing Palace, so let's tell you about Palace.
Right, welcome to the Crystal Palace fan cams at home against Nottingham Forest. I'm joined with Tristan. Tristan, what were your overall thoughts of the game?
Well, we could talk about what happened with the game regarding us being regarding us being the best team on the pitch right here. And it's just like we played well in the first half. We were a better team. We took our chances when needed, I suppose, with the Sarr goal. Could we have done better with a couple more? Definitely, but we were very emphatic and we were very versatile and we were organised. Second half started, and when Forest scored within 15 minutes into the second half, we just fell flat. We lost our rhythm, we lost our identity in our play, and we looked tired because obviously we played on Thursday night, and a lot of the time this season, bear in mind if we win that playoff next week, which we should do, even though we're going into Norway 1-0 up against was it Fredrikstad? Yeah, I need to say it properly still. But we should go through there. We're going to be playing between now and the end of this season. I believe we can go far in the conference league. We're going to be playing like a game every 4 days, and 3 to 4 days. So it's a bit of an issue regarding us not signing anyone. Now, it showed today, didn't it? Yeah. The subs that came on, Eboué came on. What did he really do? Edouard, lazy. Lerma came on and he was average, I suppose, but he put in a good shift. Yeah. But this is what really pisses me off overall. What have we been doing for the last 3 months? We made 2 signings. Walter Benitez, the Argentinian keeper, he's one of the second best choice goalkeepers in Europe. We got him on a free, good signing. Sosa, we signed him for 3 million, the Croatian left wing back. Yeah. He was brilliant the other night, a good bargain that. But what have we been doing otherwise? We need another midfielder. We need some attackers. We need some more defenders, 1 or 2 centre halves, and another right wing back. And it's the 24th of August. We've got a week left till the transfer window shuts, and we've only signed 2 players and spent 3 mil. Now, it's got nothing to do with what's going on the pitch because the players are trying. Glasgow is trying they're trying as best as they can. But my problem is Steve Parish. This guy, no, I'm not. Seriously. He's like 3 months into the window, a week to go, and we haven't done anything. We haven't made no impact. We are FA Cup winners 2025. We've won the FA Community Shield this year, a couple of weeks back. Yeah. 2 trophies this year. You know what I mean? And we haven't done anything. You think Parish will back Glasgow, get behind him, start getting some players in. People could say, it's because we're not in the Europa League, we've got to move to the Conference League. I couldn't care less. We're in Europe and we're winners. And one of the best teams in the country, one of the best teams in Europe. We're up there, and that's my standard now for Crystal Palace. We're not a tin pot club. We're not Bournemouth. We're not Brentford. We're not Fulham. We're not the scum down the motorway. We should be aiming to achieve things bigger. Getting players in, strengthening that squad to push on to win the Conference League, to push on to finish well in the Prem, 7th to 10th. We're still winners in the Prem. We're unbeaten so far this season, which is a positive. But my problem is we haven't got depth in the squad, and it's down to Parish. And what he's done is not good enough. He screwed up the whole thing with Europe, with us losing the appeal. And the guy's weak. He's got no character. He's got no strength. He's got no. He starts talking out in the press saying, he's got to go. Glasgow's coming out publicly saying that him and Parish are not seeing eye to eye, and it's obvious. It's not Glasgow that's the problem. It's Parish. And if we screw it up in that playoff in Europe, which we shouldn't do anyway, we should go there and win 1 or 2-0 and just keep it solid and simple and that within the leg. If we lose that, Glasgow would walk. The more people say that, the more I'm like, he might actually walk. I could see him on the touchline. He was fuming. When you see Edouard coming on, what does that tell you? Because he's shit. He's absolute shit.
Well, and I mean, what do you think about Devaney having to start today, for example? Obviously, credit to him, he done well, but I don't know, but him starting 10?
He's not a 10, is he? He's more of a centre mid or CDM. We miss Kamado, he's back on Thursday. He can play like a CDM centre mid and a cam. He's versatile that way. We missed him today. But we sold Eze to Arsenal, and I wish him the best there, but we haven't replaced him. El Khanous, that's not happening. That's falling off. He would have come to Palace by now. The only other options I could think of is Harvey Elliott. I heard a rumour we're going to get Traore as a winger. They'd be 2 good players, but the rumours have died off. But who are we going to sign between now and the end of the window? We're not linked to anyone. It's all El Khanous, this and that, but apparently that's fallen through. Yeah. And the problem is Dougie Freeman leaving too. I don't know who this new sporting director is, but he's done a shit job this summer. Yeah. We're not attracting the players, the Doucourés, the Ezes, the Chris Richards, the Lacroix. We are not attracting players of that calibre anymore, and it's pissing me off. We did the same thing last year when we sold Elise and we took forever to react, and we started signing players later on. The only difference between this year and last year is we were linked with more players and a lot of names appearing, like Lacroix, like Nketiah. Between now and the end of this window, all I've heard is Khanous, and that's it. But that's looking unlikely now. Yeah. So it's nothing to do with what's going on the pitch. That's not the problem. The problem is behind the scenes, things are not right between Parish and Glasner, and regarding our transfer situation and the new sporting director. You know, it's chaos. It's absolute chaos. And for where we were in May to where we are now, and we're not in a bad spot, but that squad is not going to survive between now and the end of the season. And if we do not sign anyone, we're screwed. You know it, I know it, everyone here, everyone in that stadium knows the exact same fucking thing. So there you go. Because it's not good enough and I'm sick of it. And Parish is the one to blame. He makes the same mistake over and over again. And the worst thing is he won a trophy and he hasn't pushed forwards. He's blabbing, talking out his arse, hasn't got his finger out his backside and sorted anything out. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
No, I agree about the squad. Like it's too thin even for a Premier League campaign, let alone a European one. But of our squad today, who would you give a man of the match to?
Will Hughes. I think he played 90 minutes. He played 90 minutes. You know, it was influential throughout the whole game, putting in every tackle. You know, he was brilliant. He was unreal. And yeah, he's one of our best players, very underrated, top lads. Could see him being a captain at some point as well, so credit to him. And I also want to say, I thought Devaney had a good game as well. He was trying. He lost the ball a few times, but he's come a long way since he made his debut less than a year ago. So he's going to only get better, and he should have scored as well. Maybe once or twice he could have scored.
Yeah, for sure. Nice one, Tristan. Thank you very much.